What the... What happened? Where am I? What's going on?
I'm your #1 fan. There is nothing to worry about. You're gonna be just fine. I'll take good care of you. I'm your #1 fan.
Oh no. Help! Welcome to A Tough Act to Follow. I'm Preston, aka the Ploominator, and I will be your favorite YouTuber here to write the perfect video to continue your favorite video series. And before I get started, I want to make sure that everyone is getting the full experience of the Ploomination, so be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And check out my Patreon for even more content. Links below. And for this video, I'm going to be entirely self-indulgent by exploring one of my absolute favorite actresses and showing you why she is a cinematic titan. You see, while I admire every exciting up-and-comer, the titans who left us too soon, and even the best and brightest stars who are just breaking through the mold, there is one person who I cannot stop watching, and that is the titan of cinema herself, Kathy Bates. And what exactly is it about Kathy Bates that I cannot help but admire? Is it because she is the very best actress to come out of the past century? Yeah, probably. Is it because her name can be rearranged to be Kathy Beast? I mean, yeah, but it goes far beyond that. At the end of the day, there is just no way to deny that Kathy Bates is one hell of a tough act to follow. Kathy Bates is a force to be reckoned with in the world of great acting. She has this amazing power to come onto the screen and explode into our hearts.
Well, it's brilliantly written, but then everything you write is brilliant.
Guys, I'm still tied up on this bed. Help! But jokes aside, Kathy's first major skill is her ability to come onto the screen and just take over. She's unstoppable when she chooses to be, and so often that is all of the time. She commands the screen and has this pure ferocity that cannot be denied, and it really helps set her apart from her co-stars.
13-year-old daughter!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Then how come you look like the devil just reached in and grabbed them little raisins you call balls?
She's a liar. She's a little liar. And a goddamn tease.
How could you do it, Joe?
Kathy's power isn't just in the moments where she is in control of the scene either. She's still just as ferocious in the moments where she is absolutely out of control. Whether because she's being oppressed, shut down, and forgotten, or just in a position that lacks any sort of power within the dynamic of the scene, Kathy takes over and keeps a hold of our attention from start to finish.
Where did you get this? What are you doing? This is your Grandma St. George's cameo. Huh?
Mine.
What did you do? Did you go in your father's closet?
Please, Mom, please.
Selena,
Please.
did you steal this?
No, it's mine.
Oh my God.
And this ferocity works because Kathy is someone who doesn't waste a moment. She comes into a scene and just instantly makes sure that we know she's there. And because of this, it allows her to maximize each and every moment that she has because we have no choice but to watch her, often to the point where we will seem completely consumed with her work.
Here! Who's talking to me?
Miss Holden. Henry Burton.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm Terry Hicks.
Jennifer.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Lib.
Hello, shit for brains. You learned how to watch your mouth yet? I will not let you fuck up this campaign too. I will not let it happen.
That was 20 years ago.
Yes, I was thinner then. I had a waist.
And yet she's not all bombast and explosive eye-grabbing moments either. Kathy also knows how to reel us in the quiet scenes too. She's able to portray strength in both the moments that go big and the moments that come in small and understated. And because of this, she's always completely unavoidable when she's performing.
Deliver this for me, will you? I'm not gonna use it.
You're giving them the blood test info? You're letting them off the hook?
Why not? Picker will go down anyway. We can't save him. The whole point of this was to see if they'd turn him in, and they will. They didn't even fucking hesitate. So, that's that.
Let him swing, Libby.
And while there is a lot of heartfelt drama in her work, she's also really funny too. Some moments are over the top and explosive, and others are genuine and completely subtle, but just as funny. And that commitment to the character and the humor makes both of them stronger.
Tawanda.
And what makes this work so well is the contrast between those humorous moments and the heartbreaking ones. Kathy is so good at taking that turn from one extreme to the other and making it seem completely natural and completely human. So we've established that she can be intense, she can be instantly eye-catching, and she can be genuinely human but still funny. But what takes these moments and ups them to an even more intelligent level is how she plays off of her co-stars and makes really strong character contrasts. When playing chill characters opposite someone who is a lot more neurotic, she knows how to push far beyond the boundary and just how to make the whole thing funnier as a result.
That's better. This last week has been so stressful. The only way that Helen is lucky, and I do mean the only way, is that she didn't have to go through this week with Jeannie and me. The florist, the dress, the relatives, the travel arrangements, the motels, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, the gowns.
And yet she doesn't lose herself in those moments either. It's not like she's forgotten any of the techniques that make her work great in an effort to play a role of a different type. She's still incredibly complete as a character, even if the circumstances just seemed a little too weird.
Mind if I join you? Oh, that's better. Oh, what a night.
But what really takes her performance to the next level is how easily she can slip between all these different aspects, or even more so, blend them when the need arises. She can leap between all these subtle choices with such skill that you have a hard time being sure of what's going on or what she even wants from the scene.
Is this what you're looking for? I know you've been out twice, Paul. First I couldn't figure out how you did it. But last night, I found your key. I know I left my scrapbook out. I can imagine what you might be thinking of me. But you see, Paul, it's all okay. Last night it came so clear. I realize you just need more time.
And that's not to say that it isn't clear what she's doing, but sometimes she knows how to make us doubt the way that we view her work. Just when we think we've got her figured out, she manages to do something that makes us second guess her intentions, and therefore we get dragged along for this ride and have no choice but to watch whatever it is she does.
And they always start with the end of the last week. And there was Rocket Man trying to get out. And here comes the cliff. And just before the car went off the cliff, he jumped free. And all the kids cheered. But I didn't cheer. I stood right up and started shouting, "This isn't what happened last week. Have you all got amnesia? They just cheated us. This isn't fair. He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodie car."
And all of these techniques have been crafted over the course of several decades of work to the point where they have been perfected. Because one of the things Kathy always does is improve upon what came before, and that is what gives her such lasting power. So why do we like Kathy Bates? 1. Kathy is ferocious. Kathy never wastes a moment on screen. From start to finish, she is impossible to avoid, and as the movie progresses, we long to see what it is she does next. 2. Kathy makes an entrance. From the moment Kathy steps onto the screen, we can't help but watch what she does. And the longer she stays on the screen, the more entranced we get with her because of that strong impression she made from the very first moments. 3. Kathy grows honestly. Whether from comic to tragic or vice versa, Kathy makes the character growth honest, and every moment feels as though she is completely dedicated to the choice that she is making. 4. Kathy contrasts her co-stars. What helps set Kathy apart from the rest of whatever cast she is in is that she knows how to contrast all the other members of that cast. Whether subtly or overtly, Kathy knows where that line is and how to walk it. 5. Kathy blends the techniques. Everything Kathy does, she can do all at once. Nothing lives in a bubble, and all the work comes together in a way that really allows her to showcase just how phenomenal and complex her talent and skill really is. See? I've told you why Kathy Bates is the best. That's enough, right? No? You want me to dive in deeper and show you more examples? I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'm tied up here with nothing else to do, so I guess this is what we're doing. Here are my 5 essential Kathy Bates performances. 1. Dolores Claiborne. This Stephen King adaptation is so delicately crafted and showcases the harrowing struggle of women in abusive relationships. Throughout all of it, Kathy showcases her ability to both age physically and emotionally over different timelines, and lets her ferocity take center stage on her journey of liberation. 2. Primary colors. This political drama is about the election of not Bill Clinton, featuring a fiery and emotionally grounded Kathy Bates performance that stands out as one of the highlights of the movie. 3. Fried green tomatoes. This tale of Southern romance, emotional turmoil, and ultimately women coming into their own independently of the men in their lives has humor and heart. Kathy shines as a middle-aged woman trying to find her youth again and in many ways succeeding. 4. About Schmidt. While Kathy's role in this comedy is smaller, it is instantly evident just how good and necessary she is to the story. Her chemistry with co-star Jack Nicholson is hysterical from start to finish, and she savors every moment where she is on screen. 5. Misery. This is one of the best Stephen King adaptations to ever be put to screen, and Kathy's wild portrayal of Annie Wilkes is largely to thank for that. She gives a dynamite performance of sympathy, horror, violence, and sorrow in this Oscar-winning turn as one of King's greatest villains. And that is why Kathy Bates is a tough act to follow. Thank you for watching. What are some of your favorite Kathy Bates movies? What are some Kathy Bates movies I should have mentioned? Which roles are your favorites? As we journey into this year, who are you hoping to watch videos about? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you do, I promise I will write the next video exactly how you like it. I swear. Please help me spread the word by sharing this video around. To help me keep making this series, check me out on Patreon. If you do, I'll give you a cool shout out. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And to ensure you never miss a tough act to follow, one to watch, or welcome to the party, pal, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as I always say, thanks for taking the time to get Ploominated.